Have you heard about the Equifax data breach? This monumental event occurred in 2017, shaking the digital world to its core. Equifax, one of the big three credit reporting agencies in the United States, was hit by a cyber attack of a scale that was nothing short of staggering. The breach affected nearly 147 million people, a figure that represents almost half the population of the United States. Just imagine the personal data of all these people, including their social security numbers, birth dates, addresses, and, in some instances, driver's license numbers, were left exposed. Even credit card numbers for about 200,000 people were revealed. This was a breach of trust and security on a colossal scale, a moment that changed our perception of data privacy forever. This breach exposed sensitive personal information which has left many victims wondering, what now? Let's dive into what exactly happened during this breach. It all started in July of 2017. Equifax, one of the three major credit reporting agencies in the United States, detected a cybersecurity incident that would turn out to be one of the largest data breaches in history. But it wasn't until September of the same year that the public was made aware of this event. Now let's talk about the type of information that was exposed. The breach affected a staggering 147 million people, compromising crucial personal data. This included names, social security numbers, birth dates, and addresses. In some instances, even driver's license numbers were accessed. Imagine the potential damage if this information fell into the wrong hands. But the breach didn't stop there. It dug deeper, gaining access to the credit card numbers of about 209,000 people. That's right, more than 200,000 people had their credit card information exposed. Alongside this, dispute documents with personal identifying information were accessed for nearly 200,000 individuals. This breach was like a digital earthquake, shaking the foundations of personal security and trust in the digital world. It was a stark reminder of just how vulnerable our information can be in this interconnected age. The scale of this breach was indeed massive. It wasn't just about the sheer volume of people affected, it was also about the type of data exposed. This wasn't just email addresses or passwords, this was sensitive, personal information, the kind that can be used for identity theft, financial fraud, and other serious crimes. It was a wake-up call for individuals and businesses alike about the importance of cybersecurity and the need for robust protective measures. So, the scale of this breach was indeed massive, affecting millions of people. After such a massive breach, what were the repercussions for Equifax and its victims? The fallout was far-reaching and impactful, with Equifax facing severe legal consequences. In the wake of the data breach, a class action lawsuit was filed against Equifax, representing the millions of victims whose personal information was exposed. This legal battle culminated in a monumental settlement of $575 million, one of the largest in history for a data breach. This settlement was not just a penalty for Equifax, but also a form of restitution for the victims. The settlement fund is earmarked to provide various benefits to those affected by the breach, from providing credit monitoring services to compensating victims for their time spent recovering from the breach. So how does this work? Well, the settlement provides for at least 4 years of 3-bureau credit monitoring offered through Experian. This service will monitor your credit reports at Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, and will also provide up to $1 million in identity theft insurance. But that's not all. For those who already have credit monitoring services and choose to keep it for at least 6 more months, the settlement provides an alternative cash payment of up to $125. Furthermore, the settlement provides compensation for the time spent dealing with the breach. If you spent time trying to avoid or recover from fraud or identity theft caused by the data breach, and you have not been reimbursed for that time, you could be compensated. The settlement allows for up to 20 hours of time at a rate of $25 per hour. But it's not just about the time, it's about the hassle and the stress. The settlement recognizes this and provides for additional compensation for out-of-pocket losses resulting from the breach, including fees you may have paid to professionals like attorneys or accountants. The settlement aims to compensate victims, but the process to claim these benefits can be complex. However, it's important for victims to know that they have rights and options, and that they can seek the compensation they deserve. So, how can victims claim their benefits? Well, it's a step-by-step process. First off, you need to determine whether you're eligible to claim benefits from the Equifax data breach settlement. To do this, you can visit the official settlement website and use their Am I Eligible tool. Simply enter your details and it will tell you if you were affected by the breach. Once you've confirmed your eligibility, the next step is to file a claim. You can do this online or by mail. If you're opting for the online route, you'll find the claim form on the settlement website. For those who prefer the traditional route, you can download the form, fill it out, and send it by mail to the address provided on the website. Now, when you file a claim, you'll be asked to choose your benefits. You could opt for free credit monitoring, or if you already have credit monitoring services, you may choose a cash payment. Additionally, you can also claim for losses and time spent due to the breach. It's important to note that there's a deadline for filing claims. If you've missed the deadline, you may still have some options, like filing a late claim, but it's best to consult with a legal advisor to understand your rights and what you can do. While the process can be complicated, it's crucial for victims to claim their benefits to safeguard their financial future. In conclusion, the Equifax data breach was a significant event that affected millions of people. This breach led to a major settlement, giving victims the opportunity to claim their due benefits. While it was a disturbing event, it offers a stark reminder of the importance of data security. Remember, if you were affected by this breach, it's important to take action and claim your benefits. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more informative videos like this one.